What's up, YouTube?
What's up?
I'm Manny,
Sam.
and we're the Casual Techies.
Today we're going to talk about the king of 2019. There's nothing wrong with this phone.
Yeah,
To me, there's nothing wrong with this phone.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah, Apple is going to have a hard time one-upping themselves next year because the complaints I have about this phone are just nitpicks that are dumb. Like, it's pointless.
Well, I have just one complaint, but that's software based. It has nothing to do with the physical aspect of the phone. But
all right, so let's get into the physical. What do you think about the design?
That stainless steel makes you feel the premium. It feels top notch, like you're rich.
Like you're rich?
Yeah, like you're rich, bro.
You feel good. Like it gives you that feeling like you got something special in your hand. Like the stainless steel, it's cold, but it gives you that premium feel.
And that frosted back?
That only Apple knows how to do. The frosted back, no fingerprints. It's just really soft. My favorite thing is there's no fingerprints finally, except for the stainless steel edges. You still get a little fingerprints on that, but that's easy to wipe down. But just the phone feels great. My only complaint about the way the phone feels is that
it's heavy.
Aside from that, it's a little wide. My everyday phone is a Pixel, and it's a little thinner from side to side, and it's a little taller. So the Pixel feels easier to grip and just nicer to grip. This one is a little bit wide for my liking. I wish Apple for next year would adopt a slimmer, taller form factor.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like it feels like an iPhone.
I personally prefer the 11 one, the 11 size, but this one it's good. It's good. It feels it felt good. I had no complaints on the size.
People also complain about the camera bump, the triple camera setup looking all weird.
The camera bump to me, it's to me I feel like the way they went about it with the glass, because
the camera bump has regular glass, and then the rest of the phone is frosted glass, so it stands out a bit and it looks really nice.
So to me, I prefer that instead of the black of the Pixel, but I love the design, man. I have no problems with it.
And on top of that, it's durable like no other phone. Like I'm not gonna drop it. It's not my phone, but I've seen videos of drop tests, and it's hard to break this thing. So if you're clumsy, congratulations, you're gonna have a lot more chances to drop your phone. All right, so the display. What do you think about the display? Because they always name their displays some fancy name. This one is a Super Retina HDR.
It's bright.
Yeah,
it's really bright. Even outside, it's so clear. It's easy to see.
It's one of the better screens out there. It's up there with the Samsung phones, and it's up there with my favorite screen, which is my everyday phone, the Pixel screen.
It's so clear. Like I don't even mind that it doesn't have 90 hertz. I mean, I would love 90 hertz, but I don't mind.
Let's clarify what 90 hertz is, because some people don't know what 90 hertz is. This phone has 60 hertz, which is, if you have a cell phone now, it's what your phone runs on. It's like the way it looks when you're scrolling. 90 hertz is a little bit smoother than that.
It looks like it's scrolling faster.
Yeah, the only way I could describe it is if you have one of those TVs that have that novela effect on your movies, that's a higher refresh rate. That's how the phone scrolls and how it looks. It just makes the phone feel snappier. It makes the phone feel smoother. I wish every phone had that feature. Like once you get used to it, you don't want to go back to a regular screen. It just makes your phone look your display look a lot nicer. But yeah, you're getting an OLED screen. You're getting deep blacks, rich colors with the HDR. Super bright. I think it's one of the brightest phones. I think it's up there with the Samsung phones.
Yes.
You can see it clearly outside. You have no problem with that.
I mean, it is a Samsung display, but the way they fine-tuned it is really good.
And it's also with all that power that it has on the screen, with the brightness and resolution and all that, it's still 15% more efficient than last year's screen, which plays into why the battery is so good. So how was your experience with the battery?
The battery, it's more impressive than the 11, and I'm already impressed by the 11. I could go a day and a half. I usually go by days. I know you go by on screen time. I go by days. Yeah, a day and a half, almost 2 days of.
If you want to go by days,
use.
it's a 2-day phone. Like you'll charge this. You would have to charge this phone every other day as opposed to every night.
And it comes with a fast charger finally, which I think we're in an hour.
In 30 minutes, you do 50%.
That's crazy, bro.
But yeah, when I first started reviewing this phone, my mind was blown at how good it was. Like I charged it to 100%. I watched a couple videos, like 10, 15-minute videos, and it was still at 100%. Like it didn't dip. And then usually with my other phone, by the end of the day, let's say by 8 o'clock, I'd be at 20%. With this phone by 8 o'clock, I was still like at 50%. Like it spoils you. It definitely spoils you.
That A13 Bionic is insane.
It's hard to go back to another phone after you use this one because of the battery. The battery alone is crazy.
Mm-hmm. And you could tell how that battery, the way they changed it, because how thick it is now.
It's a little thicker.
Yeah, it's thicker.
It's a thick boy. It's not that much thicker. It's just a little bit.
But it's what we want, though. Don't give us thin phones.
It's worth it, yeah.
Don't give us thin phones that can't even last the whole day. And
this is the way to go.
Yeah.
Every manufacturer from now on, this is the standard. Like, this is what you have to do. Google, Samsung, pay attention. This is what, make the phone a little thicker, make it more efficient, make battery your priority, because I think that's more important than anything else right now.
I think Apple really listened to their consumers, man. They're really listening to the consumers. They have somebody out there.
Yeah, this year for everything they've made this year, like everything they
all across the board, they're coming. They've
done a great job. So when you're watching videos, how's the sound when you listen to music?
It was crisp. It's a stretch with their Dolby Atmos, but
I think they just threw that name on there to make it sound better, but it sounds good. It sounds okay.
Really good.
I mean, I don't think it deserves Dolby Atmos.
Not the label.
Name. Nah, it doesn't deserve that name. But it sounds good. But spatial audio, I think that's a bit much too. I mean, you have the speaker on the bottom, and then you have a speaker on the headpiece. Spatial audio is a bit.
Yeah,
much
it's way different than front firing speakers.
Yeah, I still prefer front firing, but then you're also taking away from the display area, so it's it's more points.
Compromise.
Yeah, you compromise it. So
at a starting price of what?
That's the thing That's the thing that I want to get into. Like, who's this phone for? Because they have the 11, which we reviewed already, and we both loved, and it's at a good price for something with the Apple logo on it. So you're gonna pay. That one starts at $700. This one starts at $1,100. $400 more.
Yeah, but you remember you're also getting.
So who's that phone? Who's this phone for?
You're getting it. This phone is for the person that wants that extra camera lens.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush. This phone's for me.
Yeah.
Because I need the better screen. I would like the extra camera. I would like the better build quality. Like, can I afford it? Maybe not. But this phone is for a person that just wants top of the line things all around. If you don't care for that, you'll be fine with the 11.
Yeah.
The 11 is fine how it is. But if you want like everything perfect, like the screen, the
pictures.
the pictures are pretty much the same.
We didn't
talk about the camera that much. The pictures are pretty much the same.
But that telephoto.
It's just telephoto, but
yeah, but it makes the pictures a little bit more.
But without all the extra fluff, the quality is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Like you point both of them at something and they come out the same. The video, they're both 4K 60. They could do both 4K 24. It's the same thing.
A person that wants the high-end specs, like you said, this is for them.
Yeah. So, do you recommend it?
I recommend it. I recommend it if you have the funds for it.
Yeah, if you have the money,
if you have the funds for it.
Go ahead, man. You're gonna be good with this phone for years. This phone is. What don't we like about it? I mean, it's a little bit heavy. It's a little bit heavy. You get tired of holding it for a while. Like, it doesn't pass the lay down in bed watching movie test.
No, it does not.
If you drop this on your face,
you're definitely getting a nosebleed.
Yeah, so it's not that heavy. but it's heavier than the 11. It gets uncomfortable. I had to adjust it in my hand every 5-10 minutes because it weighs on you. But that's the nitpick. Other than that, this is the king of 2019. So you should buy this phone. Alright guys, that was our video. Thank you for watching. Please comment down below.
Like and subscribe.